we're back on Smells Like 90s Rock. All right, we got to put the Area 51 talk on hold because Pork reminded me of a movie I saw last week, which was the greatest movie of all time. Well, maybe not that, but it was definitely the greatest movie of the year. It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood from Quentin Tarantino. A masterpiece. I mean, it's Quentin Tarantino. It's Tarantino. It's always going to be a masterpiece.
You get to see Leo DiCaprio as a cowboy.
Pretending to be a cowboy.
Really, he's just kind of like a washed-up actor.
But his character, Rick Dalton, does have a country accent, so he's always he's walking around talking like this all the time.
Boy,
I tell you what. And Brad Pitt's pretty much doing the same thing.
Just kind of like the laid-back character that he usually is.
I mean, yeah, exactly.
More often than not.
But the film is amazing. There's a lot of feet because Quentin Tarantino has a foot fetish, so be prepared for that. Actually, Red Letter Media makes that joke. It's like, what was that? Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, Red Letter Media made a joke about that in their intro for it.
I watched it.
Did you? You watched it?
I watched the review.
You get to see Margot Robbie feet. You get to see Dakota Fanning feet.
Leo DiCaprio feet.
Yeah, I say you do.
Do you really want to see Leo DiCaprio feet?
You do, apparently, because they're there.
Or Brad Pitt feet.
You don't see his. Sorry, everybody.
That wasn't in his contract.
Wasn't in the contract.
Like Bradley will not show his feet.
That's right. Every go-to actor that Tarantino has in his films have a clause that says they'll show him, except Brad Pitt.
What about Al Pacino?
Al Pacino. Shoot, you see Al Pacino feet? No, you don't. Thank God. That's something I don't.
What? He's old.
Just old. Well, I mean, look.
How badly do feet age? Well.
Let's ask the question again.
How badly do feet age?
Yeah, exactly.
Some bad-looking feet.
Yeah, there's bad feet out there. I mean...
It's like, those definitely aren't the feet you had when you did The Godfather.
That's right. Say hello to my little friend.
And a corn.
And
some toe jam.
Oh, God.
And some hair.
Ooh. Like I got nothing against feet. It's just I
have hair on my feet.
Me too.
It's just
we're guys.
It makes me feel like a hobbit.
Well, I mean, I don't have hobbit hair. I have little hair on my my big toes.
I've got it on the bridge and on my toe.
Really?
It's not like a huge patch, but you can see it.
No, okay. See, I don't have that. We were talking about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. We got off on feet. Look, You see, if you like Margot Robbie's feet, you're gonna see them in this movie. Okay. But that's not the point. The movie is incredible. And it's the story of Rick Dalton, but it's also a subplot of the Sharon Tate.
The Manson family. It does, oh God, what's his name? He's a member of the Beach Boys. Brian...
No, he does not
Wilson?
show up in this. Yeah, Brian Wilson. He doesn't show up in this.
Okay. No. That's kind of odd.
And that's the thing. You only see Charlie for 1 second in one scene.
Is it kind of creepy when it happens?
He does. He turns around and smiles and waves at Sharon Tate, and then gets into the car and leaves. But yeah, so if you're not familiar with what happened, of course, in August 1969, 3 members of the Manson family went to the home of Roman Polanski, where his wife Sharon Tate and 3 other friends were, and they brutally murdered all 4 of them. And Sharon Tate was actually 8 months pregnant at the time. It was a horrible, horrible incident. But this movie, spoilers ahead. From here on out, spoilers. So if you don't want to hear it, turn down the radio. Don't leave. Just turn down the radio a little bit.
Brad Pitt murders the Manson family with a flamethrower, right?
Sort of. So, but what this movie does is they turn it into an alternate universe to where the 3 members of the Manson family, one of them being Squeaky Fromme, who was not actually a part of the original killing, so I don't know why Squeaky Fromme was in this. But Squeaky Fromme and 2 others are on their way to go to Sharon Tate's house, and then they get the idea, hey, that's Rick Dalton. Wouldn't it be great to take down an establishment actor like him who's trying to always get rich and, try to be... Like, yeah, that's a great idea. So instead of going to Sharon Tate's house, they go to Rick Dalton's house to kill him. Only problem is they run into a high Brad Pitt. He smoked an acid cigarette that was given to him by one of the other members of the Manson family, and he is insane. And
you sealed your fate.
So So what happens is they converge on the house, and they come in at 3 different entrances. One guy comes in. His name's Tex, and Tex is actually a real guy who's the Manson family.
He was involved.
Yeah, he was involved with the real Sharon Tate murder. He comes in with a gun and he says, "I'm the devil. I'm here to do the devil's work." He's like, "Okay, go ahead." And then just before he shoots, he goes, makes that sound, and his dog comes out of nowhere and just rips Tex to shreds.
Okay.
And at that same moment, one of the other girls, who's not Squeaky Fromme, comes running at him, and he's holding a can of dog food.
La Bianca?
Maybe La Bianca, yeah. She comes at him with a knife, and he's holding a huge can of dog food, and he just chucks it at her, and it destroys her face.
Okay.
And she's screaming, and I'm laughing my ass off at this point in the movie. And she's screaming. The dog's still attacking. Squeaky Fromme is just kind of standing there with a knife on.
Is there a good soundtrack playing?
Oh yeah, Rick Dalton's wife, and he's like, I don't know. And then she tries to attack his wife, but then she punches her, and she runs away. And while Tex is on the ground being attacked by the dog, he tells the dog to go away and takes his boot and steps on Tex's face, killing him, destroying his face.